Introduction. Overcoming obstacles and finding persistence. Have you ever been in a position where you were on the verge of collapse? Ever felt so overwhelmed that giving up? Up seemed to be the only logical choice. The video we have for you today is sharing 7 Stoic lessons from time to time, tenacity that will motivate you to, no matter how difficult it becomes, keep going. Prior to starting, I would appreciate it if you enjoyed the video in order to contribute. I'll keep promoting being Stoic. Philosophy. If you haven't already, I strongly suggest it. Need to sign up and turn on the bell, so that you never miss a video. Lesson 1. Accepting your fate and embracing struggles. Accept your fate is the first lesson. Enjoy every moment, even the difficult ones. Battle and come to terms with your existence is unique and lovely to many of us. Move through life while firmly sticking to our vision of how events should proceed. Seek or exercise influence over the variables in our lives, but the brutal reality. Many factors are beyond of our control, therefore, what does this actually mean? It implies we shouldn't ignore the difficulties or, although life gives us difficulties, we need to see them as essential components of our travel and concentrate entirely on what we can influence how we behave. Lesson 2. The power of silence and Stoicism. Don't complain is the second lesson. Marcus Aurelius said once, every event is either one of two things, whether it is durable or not, and if it is, tolerate it. Rather than wallowing in your complaints, cease the issue and assigning external blame. Our attention is on what we can change. If people inquire, what can we take away from? What is this, and how can we go past it? This perspective can profoundly alter our lives or what move us from being merely passive. Those who are affected by active issue solvers. The Stoics had a strong belief in the importance of silent persistence. Lesson number 3. Realize it's not the Lesson 3. It's not the end of the world when issues are overwhelming. They can obscure any ray of hope, of opportunities or hope that lied beyond. Nevertheless, being aware that even if life, despite the fact that it sometimes stinks, world can assist us in tackling issues with a stance that is more impartial. Disappointments and losses these days, simply components of the vast, complex and incredibly the rich fabric of life. Lesson number 4. Don't just sit there. Lesson 4. Refraining from procrastination and active perseverance. Seneca succinctly points out that procrastination is the largest waste of time, since it robs us of the present by promising to live in the future right now. Perseverance is not about idly holding on. When we fall into the procrastination trap, we allow our suffering to take full control by delaying the necessary actions to face our difficulties. Stoicism corrects the common misconception that enduring suffering equates to merely waiting for the storm to pass by encouraging us to harness the power within us to actively combat our sufferings. We're unintentionally making our misery worse and, as a result, becoming Stoics in the face of adversity. As we actively seek to end our suffering, it's important to keep in mind that perseverance is a verb. It's a mix of determination and difficulty solving. We don't survive by being dormant, but via careful planning and even resilient reactions to adversity. Teach. Fifth lesson. Demand better for yourself. Self-improvement is a key component of Stoicism. Our demands are centered by perseverance, and instead of placing expectations in our own hands, entrusting others with the work, if you wish to, Epictetus said, go ahead. Improve. Accept being regarded as dumb and foolish. Not merely enduring is what persistence entails. Difficulties, but also about having a clear understanding of what you want for your however, persevering in it in life. It doesn't help to demand better of oneself. Only suggest aiming for higher career or private objectives. It also implies anticipating more from your therapies, relationships with others. Don't let anyone treat you disrespectfully or shabbily. You set clear limits, show kindness to others, and, more significantly, insist on firmness, best efforts from you, your mindset, and your behavior, reactions, health, and your choices in life. Lesson number 6. Lesson 6. Quit torturing yourself with unfavorable thoughts. True to its roots, Stoicism emphasizes the need to cease tormenting oneself regarding the influence of our perceptions, interpretations, or simply as Epictetus. However, we are not negatively impacted by the occurrences in our, but from our assessment of their life. One of the primary methods of torture, accepting responsibility for our problems, is disproportionately blaming ourselves for the things beyond our control, and making actual events into something bad stories regarding our value. Numerous studies have revealed that how we speak to ourselves in particular influence on our mental health. Talking badly to yourself can lead to a situation where our actions confirm what distort how we see our skills, and possibility leading to lower efficiency and an increase hence. Quit torturing oneself with unfavorable interpretations, skepticism and harshness. Criticisms acknowledge your humanity and you're entitled to make mistakes.
Failure, and more importantly, you're permitted to pick oneself up, discover from your mistakes and continue moving forward. Utilizing your resources is lesson 7. Seventh lesson, make advantage of your resources. Occasionally, we naively disregard the tools we already have in our toolbox, even though, viewing the resources of others, we have tools like resiliency. Critical thinking requires endurance even more. Each of us possesses a distinct collection of resources, abilities, and experiences and connections that we can use at difficult times. The secret is in identifying these resources for supporting and understanding when to use them, and how additionally, internal resources make up the fundamental components of tenacity. Or keep in mind the influence of external resources, whether it be by consulting with others for guidance, help by utilizing technology tools. Be sure to employ utilizing all available tools. So ask, what resources do you currently have available to me that I've missed or a forgotten matter? Share your thoughts. Now we'll love to hear from you. Which of the 7 Stoic lessons resonated with you the most? Share in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit from it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Keep the spirit of perseverance alive, and until next time, stay stoic.